Come on, guys. You got to speak up. If you're going to be the star of the show, you at least got to introduce yourself. Oh, hello. Welcome back to the Snapon Tools Tri-Counties page. I have to say that my guests today aren't very talkative, and I'd say they definitely look a lot better than this guy. So, what I have to say, we do have our 6-piece plier sets on sale, and we've had a lot of customers asking, well, what makes your pliers different? You sell Blue Point, you sell all these different products, but why do you charge more for Snap-on? Well, there's quite a few reasons. The engineering, the quality of the product, the service that goes along with them. But most of those are just words, obviously. But you got to back those up. So what I'm going to talk to you guys about today is, well, this guy and this guy. Because obviously I have to be their interpreter. They don't want to speak for themselves. They will on the job, but they definitely won't in the tool truck. So, first of all, I'll just go through them. I know I made a video on our cutters specifically on their own. I'd like to do a video on every single pair of pliers that we have, but there's so many different... I mean, they're all the same, but they're all different. One thing that they're all the same with is they're all actually machined. They're not stamped out of a mold, so the nice thing is at least the teeth are going to last a lot longer. They're not just punched out and they don't wear out. So what I'd have to say, great deal on these for the amount of quality and service that have been put into them. I'm going to start on the business end. Our Talon grip jaws, which I'll try to get into focus there. There you go. So what they are is it's basically like a diamond serration. And what that allows you to do is no matter what you're grabbing on, whichever direction, front, back, left, right, they're going to dig in. And that allows you to pull out, pull to the side, whatever. Whereas a lot of pliers are just one directional. They just have your serrations one way or another. And when you pull to that direction, they just slide off. So they allow you to grip a lot better. Now these bad boys are miniature. I call them mini. They are smaller 3-way pliers. So you actually have your second and your third, which the third is the big one. Everyone seems to have 2, but sometimes you get bigger hoses or bigger fasteners you need to tighten up or loosen up on. These allow you to get in there even with the smallest pair of pliers. Now, going to the big brothers, same idea. Still have that Talon grip on the end like I was talking about. There you go. There's a good picture of it. 3-way pliers. And one thing as well I got to mention about all of our pliers, handles are dipped. What that allows you to do is even when you're gripping a lot, like I don't have big arms, so I haven't had this happen, but I've been told by customers that people have pulled the darn grips right off their pliers because maybe the teeth are great, but the handles aren't. So this allows you to protect your hands, and you don't got to worry about the handles flying off the handle for you. Going on to our next products, like I said, the video that stands alone are cutters. These are 2 sets of cutters that are in that 6-piece plier kit behind me. Both vector edge cutters, which means they shear, they don't pinch. So when you're cutting through a wire, it's not going to pinch it off. You can actually reuse that wire if you need to, and de-insulate it to cut the insulation off if you need to without having to fight with them. Big size are 87 ACFs with your sharpened edge, of course. They are tempered as well. And then the little brothers, which would be the 86 ACFs, which are quite a bit smaller in comparison for tight access areas. I'm talking about Talon grip from before in our 3-way pliers. Our needle nose also have that. They have... Now these I could make a video on the own. I'd probably have to make a full feature film for them because I'll talk all day about these bad boys if I needed to. Our needle nose pliers are made specifically to only grip on the end, and I can show you they're actually only machined on the end as well with that Talon grip. Now the reason why we do that, needle nose are very specific. They're made to grab at the end. They're not made to grab back here. So if you grab your needle nose out of your toolbox, take a look at them. If the ends of them do this one, it's usually because you're too strong for your pliers, and pliers probably weren't machined for your professional use. Now, one thing you'll notice, and I'll try to, there we go, we can actually see there, there's a little gap in the back of ours, back where the hinge is. That allows you to put all the pressure on the business end, on the very tip. So even when, and these, like I said, I'm not the biggest guy in the shop, but if I'm flexing on those, you can tell, and I'll try to get it so that they don't move. That gap isn't going away. That's because all that pressure is still being put at the tip. Now with our special alloy steel our needle nose are made of, along with all of our other pliers, they don't flex. So when you're grabbing on something, you're putting all that pressure on the end. It's not getting out of your grip with that Talon grip either. So great deals on the miniature pliers separately, or with the big brothers with, like I said, that same little gap there and the Talon grip on the end. Great deals on pliers this week, folks. Of course, like I said, on the truck, you buy individuals, you get a free pair of Snap-on socks. If you buy the set that just fell in front of me, it's probably an even better deal, or we can get you the Power Blues or the High Vises on sale. Let me know, comment if you want to see a video on some other pliers. Trust me, I can make probably about 6 videos on all of our different plier sets. Have a great day and enjoy your weekend.